Hey everyone. Okay, so today is the daily card reading. Here we go. I'm using the Earth Magic Oracle today, just to get a general reading on what do we need to know, what do the powers that be want us to know, what message do they have to impart today, what guidance can they give us to get through the day, because sometimes we need it on a daily basis, and I know that not all of you get a chance to watch the videos every single day, so hopefully you see it exactly when you're meant to. I do believe that's how it works. If you're meant to receive a message, you will see the video at the right time. Okay, so I'm not going to have any preconceived ideas of what the message is going to be. I'm just asking for general guidance, and I'm also not going to limit how many cards I get. I'm just going to see what happens today. As far as Instagram is concerned, if anybody follows me on there, those IGTV videos or the IGTV channel is just not working out for me. At this stage, it doesn't want to upload my videos, then it kicks me out of the app. I reinstalled the app, and yesterday it loaded my video at a 90-degree angle, which was really just terrible, and I don't even know how to get rid of that. I've tried to remove it, it's just not happening. So, in the interim, I will be only doing YouTube videos, and also, you know, the IGTV videos give me a limit of 10 minutes, and sometimes I feel like I'm really rushing, and it affects the quality of my reading. So unless I'm going to do like a 3-card or something like that, I will be doing them on YouTube. Alright, so today we want general guidance on what we need to know right now, where we need to move to, what are the energies that we need to be aware of, and things that we need to be aware of to move forward as productively as possible, and with the best intentions, and have our focus in the right place. Okay, I think that's as general as I can get to try and cover the bases of what most people would want to know, and if there's any advice that needs to be given for somebody. Okay, I'll also attempt to do a pick a card later on today. I've offered to do a lot of free readings on Instagram and on Reddit, so at the moment I'm a little bit inundated, but okay, now we're focusing on what we're doing here. So they're asking what general guidance is there, what intentions should we be holding, what focus should we have right now. Oh, they just all want to pop out today. Can't read the whole pack, come on, let's be reasonable. That looks like one to me. Oh, I've just asked, what should we focus on? That's perspective. Beautiful card. Okay. What else we got? What else do we need to know, focus on, work on? What messages do we need to receive? Okay. This is definitely speaking to me, I can tell you that much. Okay, but I asked for the collective. So I would presume that there's a lot of people going through some stuff right now. There's been a lot of energy shifts. We have got triggers coming up, things that trigger us, you know, trigger our responses. Woo! Okay. That's a really big pick, so I'm going to put that back. But those two really flew far from me, and these two as well. So let's work with those. Oh, wrong way. I don't like you to peep. Okay, anything else? Are there any more? I'm going to do 3 more shuffles, and then 1. Whoops, yep. There we go. Okay, second last one. I feel that that's it as well. Sometimes the pack just starts like sticking together. Okay. So you see, I like these YouTube videos because now I'd be in a serious predicament if I had to squeeze this into 10 minutes. However, sometimes the more cards you get, the more concise the message is. So guess what? You know, we had Kuan Yin about 1 million times. She represents compassion. There we have compassion again. This could also mean love if you're working on something in the romantic sense. So let's just have a look through all of this and see what we got. So we've got, let me just give it a quick look and see what I feel goes together. Okay, I get the message. Alright, so first we have perspective. So this is all about gaining perspective, and the Milky Way. This is to remind us how small we are in the larger scheme of things, okay, and how we are a drop in this very big ocean, and how we are still a part of everything. And when we have struggles, because I do pick up some kind of difficulty, or, you know, something that's triggered you. So it could be relationships, it could be financial, it could be arguing with a sibling or a friend, it could be stuff at work. It's to gain perspective. Zoom out, get perspective, and look at the larger scheme of things and think, is this really worth it? Is this going to matter in a month's time, 6 months' time, a year's time? Am I really stressing and putting my body under strain, you know, for a good reason? Is this really valid? Alright, so that's the first thing. We need to realize that we're a little speck in this Milky Way, that we make up part of this huge universe, and that we are connected to it, and then we can draw on it as a source. So that's something to remember. We have the volatility card, Volcano. Okay. This is talking about relationships, because I've just spotted, can you see at the top here, there's a man and a woman in the picture. So there's some kind of volatility with regards to relationships, whether it is work-related, at home, brothers and sisters, husbands and wives, whatever the case is, there's some kind of volatility, and maybe you are picking up that you have got this tendency to be volatile, or you're dealing with someone with a volatile nature at the moment, which is triggering you, and in turn making you volatile. Okay, so this is drawn to your attention. Maybe you need to gain perspective on that. Maybe you haven't realized how intense a situation is becoming, because sometimes we don't. We get stuck in this bubble of being argumentative, you know, trying to outsmart each other, having the last word, all of that kind of thing, and we get very, very sucked into it before we even realize what's happening. So it's saying zoom out, look at it from an outside perspective. What would an outsider say about this situation? Or maybe get an outsider's perspective to try and figure it out. All right. The waterfall, effortlessly. Okay, this is talking about the power that a waterfall holds, and how effortlessly water moves things out of the way, and it can permeate and you know, carve a new path through something as hard as rock. So if we are flowing, if we are gentle, if we are liquid and flexible and movable like water is, we can often make headway a lot better than if we are hard and rigid. Okay, there's great power in being gentle, in going with the flow, in working and acting with integrity, keeping your integrity intact in a situation as well. I always advise my clients, I say, you know, whatever happens in the situation, don't let your anger and your mouth get the better of you. Engage your brain before you engage your mouth, and always walk away from a situation with your integrity intact. Walk away saying, I dealt with this in the best way that I could have. I was my best self in the situation, and I'm not walking away ashamed of my behavior or things I said or anything like that. Okay, so there can be great strength in being gentle and even having an argument at the same tone that I'm speaking right now. You don't have to scream, you don't have to shout. So it's drawing your volatility and the volatility of others to your attention and saying this can be effortless, go with the flow, be like a waterfall, be gentle but powerful at the same time. There's great power in handling things in that way. Who do you think feels more powerful when they walk away from a situation like that? The person that screamed and shouted and threw things, or the person that maintained their integrity, their calm demeanor, and still resolved the situation? They're the ones who walk away feeling perfectly okay with how they handle it. Okay. And this just adds to it. Stillness. Okay, so if you need to, go and take 5 minutes away from the situation, be still, get your thoughts in order, gain perspective. Okay. See how best you can resolve the situation or handle the situation without being so volatile. Find your calm place, find your still place, go outside for a walk, whatever the case is, or just imagine a place like this in your mind where you are calm and serene. Take yourself to that place so that you can manage that, because right now our emotions are very high. You're not alone. Trust me, there are things triggering us. We're being triggered and tested as like last little tests with this whole energy shift that we've been through. So don't be ashamed of that. Don't think, why am I so messed up? It's really not just you, okay? Mountain, strength. Okay, this speaks also to what I was saying about how we carry ourselves, and that there can be great strength in the stillness and great strength in, you know, just standing your ground, being strong and assertive like a mountain is, standing in that power. And, you know, you can have a presence and a power and still, you know, get your point across in an argument or disagreement without being pushy and disgracing your name, so to speak. Okay, so draw on your strength. Ask those around you, your guides, your guardians, your angels, whatever you believe in the universe. Say, please help me. Give me the strength to get to this place where I can be fluid, I can be amicable, I can be changeable, and also, you know, I think flexible is very important when we're having arguments with people, to try and understand someone's point of view. And that's coming up with a compassion card. Finding compassion for that person, finding understanding, realizing what they perhaps are going through. And that's also gaining perspective. Often brings you to a place of compassion. Why is this person behaving like this? Why are they lashing out? Are they going through something? Is there something that's maybe not about me that is triggering this? You can ask yourself these questions in your stillness while you gain perspective. And this will bring you to this place of compassion. Okay, so be the stronger person, and your strength will grow from behaving this way. Okay, and then we are looking at blessings and harmony. This is showing you that if you attempt to behave in this way, and if you connect to spirit and ask for strength, blessings will be brought to you. So I see a resolution coming. If we can behave in the right manner, we can be the best versions of ourselves. There is a rainbow. There is maybe a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All right, but blessings will come from this. And I think learning will come from it. Even though you've had arguments and disagreements, there will be some kind of learning and something that comes in hindsight that will be very, very beneficial. Music, harmony. You know, this is something very interesting, because music can heal all sorts of things. Music can connect people. Put on some music. You know, that can really dissolve negative vibes. It can really help to just diffuse a situation. Put the radio on, put music on, maybe put on music that both of you like if you're arguing with somebody, or put on a song that is your song, you know, something that will trigger happy vibes. Maybe you end up dancing in the kitchen, you know, after you've done something like this. So music can bring harmony. music can inspire people, especially to be more positive. So put on something that's like feel-good music, or something that's very, calming. If the atmosphere in the house is terrible, you can cut it with a knife, music can cut it. Alright, this is a very good tool. Also for you to hum or sing while you think about a solution, or to hum or sing just to find your centered place if you've got nowhere else to go, to find the stillness. Music can help with that. Alright. Okay, so we're all going through some stuff, I do think, to some extent. We need to reflect, we need to sit, we need to find this way of dealing with things better, gain perspective, know that there's a blessing at the end of it if we can do this and learn this lesson, because that's what it is. If we've never done this before, it's a lesson for us. And I think that what we'll gain from this is strength as well. I just see that these two cards are so connected. Strength and blessings. Through the strength and learning the strength are where your blessings are going to come from. Alright, and for some of you this might be related to relationships, because like I said, I saw this couple here with the volatility card. I don't know if you can see, there's a man and the woman at the top. Sorry about the glare. And compassion and love. You need to extend compassion and love. We need to come from a loving place, and that involves us being the stronger person. That strength, that stillness, that acting with integrity and being the better person in the situation. Take the initiative to put on the music. Don't think, well, why should I do it? Why should I try and resolve this? That's not the way to do it. Okay, and that does not make you the better person. A power of wills, a struggle of wills does not help anybody. Alright, we need to change the way we deal with relationships. We need to change the way we deal with conflict, with volatility, and come from a better place. And you'll be amazed at how much more quickly issues like this are resolved. Alright, just give it a try if you haven't before. Showing love and compassion and being strong but quiet and composed can yield much better results than just remaining volatile, because this is when things just degrade and explode, and you actually don't have this beautiful thing being created from, being fluid and being accommodating and compassionate, but you just have this explosion and destruction, and there is an aftermath as well. We must never forget that. Okay, rather heal the situation. Remember why you love that person. Remember the things you love about them. Try to understand where they're coming from. Are they going through something? Can you help with that instead of just, retaliating and being reactive? We're very quick to be reactive. All right. I think I'm going to pull one card from the Spirit Oracle here for us. Let's ask for one message for today. All right, related to this. It may not be related to this. Maybe we need a different message. Or, I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to the powers that be. They know what we need to hear and what they need to say. Okay, again, this is the Spirit Oracle, which I use in a lot of, especially my full moon and new moon readings, to give some advice. Let's ask for one card here, just to finish off for today. Okay, we got you. The Artist is the first one. This speaks to creativity, music as well. And it says here, you are the infinite power of creation, an eternal artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. Eternal light shines through you forever. You are one with the universe and nature. Okay? Gain perspective. on, is this such a big deal in the larger scheme of things? Is it going to matter in the next year or two? Does it matter to the rest of the universe? This thing that we think is such a big deal. Okay? Create something. Play the music. Lighten the mood. And then we have here the journey. Alright, for me this is definitely about the spiritual growth that comes as a result of dealing with the situation, this strength and perspective that we get, this blessing that comes, which I think personally is a lesson and a personal growth, it's personal spiritual growth. And at the back of the card it says, you are soaring to new heights. Experiment. Play. Music is play. Allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. Okay, you guys saw me shuffle the cards. I couldn't have made that up. Okay. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. If you can pull this off, this situation, you have major blessings coming your way. Okay. That was quite an amazing reading, if you ask me. And I hope you all enjoyed it. I wish you everything of the best. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I will do another one tomorrow. I'm quite enjoying these readings myself. So please, if you haven't already, like the video, press subscribe so that you get it on a daily basis if it helps you. And I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit. So any way that you need to contact me or want to contact me, please do. If you've got suggestions for videos, I do take suggestions for videos. I've got a suggestion at the moment. I'm going to be doing a video on how to send loving energy to people in your family or friend circle who aren't well, or who need just some extra energy. And if you've got it to give, you can send it to them. So I'm going to talk a little bit about energy work and show you, because the last one I did on Instagram, I don't know if you saw the candle with the big beautiful rose from my garden, my mom's garden. I've been asked a lot about that. How do you do that? That was so beautiful, because I just sent love and healing out to anyone who needed it. And other people have asked, how do I do that for my loved ones? So that's something that I'm going to do soon. All right. Otherwise, take care. Much love to all of you, and I'll see you again soon.